Have you ever pondered why some individuals seem to flourish in solitude while effortlessly earning respect? These people don't conform to the masses or crave validation, yet they radiate an aura that fascinates and confounds. These are Sigma males, the solitary wolves of the social structure. What makes them stand out, you wonder? It's not about dominance like alphas or submission like betas. It's about adhering to a principle so uncommon and so misinterpreted that it differentiates them in every facet of life. Research in social psychology, such as that by Dr. Albert Mehrabian, highlights that nonverbal signals and unspoken actions often carry more significance than words. Sigma males personify this idea on a profound level. Their essence isn't rooted in what they express, but in their mindset and how they disengage from the tumult of societal demands. The core tenet Sigma males live by is both straightforward and revolutionary, detached from outcomes. This mindset reshapes their thoughts, actions, and interactions. In a world fixated on results, their capacity to relinquish control renders them adaptable, independent, and irresistibly enigmatic. So get ready. By the end of this video, you'll grasp why this singular principle transcends a mere lifestyle and becomes a superpower that anyone can embrace. Number 1. The principle, detach from outcomes. Central to the enigmatic allure of the Sigma male is their remarkable ability to detach from outcomes. Unlike most people who tether their sense of fulfillment and identity to external achievements, Sigma males operate by a transformative principle. The journey holds more value than the destination. Why is this perspective so transformative? It finds its roots in ancient Greek philosophy, particularly the teachings of Stoics like Epictetus, who emphasized that while one can govern their own actions and attitudes, external events remain beyond their control. Sigma males inherently absorb this wisdom, mastering the discipline of concentrating on what lies within their sphere of influence while relinquishing the need to control the unpredictable tides of life. Visualize a chess player intensely fixated on winning. For such a player, each move is fraught with anxiety, and every minor setback feels like a personal defeat. Contrast this with a Sigma male facing the same chessboard. His focus is not on the outcome but on the intricacies of strategy. He navigates each move with precision and clarity, unconcerned with whether he ultimately wins or loses. Paradoxically, this detachment from the end result often makes him a superior player. This principle of detachment frees Sigma males from the crippling fear of failure. They grasp that failures are not personal indictments but essential components of growth. This understanding renders them highly adaptable and unwavering in the face of challenges, traits that naturally command admiration and respect from those around them. Their capacity to stay grounded in the process, rather than the outcome, allows them to move through life with a sense of calm assurance and resilience, setting them apart as individuals of quiet strength and unshakable poise. Number 2. The liberation that detachment brings. Freedom is a universally sought-after ideal, yet it often remains elusive for many. Most people equate freedom with external conditions, financial security, fulfilling relationships, or career achievements. However, Sigma males redefine this concept entirely. For them, genuine liberation stems not from external accomplishments, but from an inner detachment from outcomes. Let's delve deeper into this idea. When you cease to obsess over results, you liberate yourself from the mental shackles of anxiety, constant comparisons, and overthinking. Sigma males focus solely on the elements within their control: effort, mindset, and personal values. Everything beyond these factors is merely background noise. This approach is deeply rooted in the psychological concept of the locus of control. Individuals with an internal locus believe that their actions significantly influence their destiny. Yet, Sigma males elevate this belief further. They refuse to allow outcomes, whether positive or negative, to dictate their inner tranquility. Consider the energy you expend daily worrying about uncontrollable variables: the outcome of a job interview, the response to a message you've sent. Sigma males don't squander time on these uncertainties. They embrace the unpredictability of the universe, understanding that their role is to engage fully in the process, regardless of the result. This philosophy extends beyond significant life events and permeates even the smallest interactions. When a Sigma male speaks, he isn't seeking to impress. When he works, he isn't hunting for validation or praise. This serene detachment renders him both unpredictable and magnetic. Herein lies the paradox. The more you release your grip on outcomes, the more control you inadvertently gain. By relinquishing the need to control every result, life begins to flow with greater ease. You're no longer weighed down by fear or disappointment, and you begin to recognize opportunities where others might only see obstacles. For Sigma males, detachment isn't about resignation or apathy, it's about transcending the limitations imposed by an outcome-focused mindset. This perspective empowers them to rise above life's uncertainties, navigating their path with a calm confidence that few can emulate. Number 3. Silent confidence through detachment. Confidence is often misunderstood. Society teaches us that confidence comes from achievements, wealth, or appearance. But Sigma males embody a different kind of confidence, one that's silent, uncheckable, and deeply rooted in detachment. When you're not tied to an outcome, you're not tied to fear. This is why Sigma males seem so calm under pressure. They don't need to prove anything because their self-worth isn't dictated by external validation. Picture a storm. Most people would panic, scramble, and cling to anything for safety. A Sigma male, however, would stand still, observing the chaos with an eerie calm. His confidence comes from within, from knowing that he can handle whatever comes his way. This silent confidence is magnetic. It's why people are drawn to Sigma males without understanding why. Unlike alphas who demand attention, Sigmas command respect without saying a word. Their detachment from outcomes allows them to approach every situation with clarity and poise. Psychologically, this level of self-assurance is rare. Studies on body language, such as those by Dr. Amy Cuddy, showed that even subtle shifts in posture can change how others perceive you. But for Sigma males, it's not about faking it, it's about living it. Their detachment creates a natural aura of confidence that's impossible to ignore. This kind of confidence is also practical. It helps Sigma males navigate conflict, negotiate deals, and build relationships with authenticity. They're not trying to win approval or avoid rejection, they're simply showing up as their true selves, detached from how others respond. Number 4. How detachment transforms relationships. Navigating relationships can be a maze of expectations, insecurities, and the looming fear of loss. Yet, Sigma males stand apart with an entirely different perspective. Their detachment from outcomes doesn't signify coldness or distance, it signals an unwavering commitment to authenticity. Imagine a relationship where both individuals are free from the chains of clinging, control, and forced compromise. This is the connection Sigma males seek, a space where both parties are allowed to remain true to themselves. For Sigma males, true love and respect flourish through freedom, not possession. At the heart of this approach is trust and uncheckable faith in themselves and their partners. A Sigma male doesn't rely on constant validation, as he's deeply secure in his own identity. This self-assurance enables him to give love without attaching strings or seeking anything in return. His love is a choice, not a transaction. It's this mindset that makes Sigma males so captivating. People are magnetically drawn to them precisely because they don't chase approval. In a world rife with desperation, their independence is like a breath of fresh air. The paradox is clear: the less you chase, the more you attract. However, detachment shouldn't be mistaken for indifference. Sigma males value profound, meaningful connections. They simply won't sacrifice their authenticity to maintain them. This delicate balance between independence and intimacy creates relationships that are both stable and dynamic. In a society where toxic attachment is often glorified, the Sigma male's approach offers a liberating contrast, a refreshing reminder that love thrives in freedom, not in the chains of dependency. Number 5. Why detachment challenges society. Let's be honest, society doesn't want you to embrace detachment. In fact, the very fabric of our modern world is built around the cultivation of insecurity. Industries thrive on your self-doubt, whether it's through the endless stream of curated images on social media, the unrelenting pressure from advertising, or the toxic dynamics that pervade the workplace. Everything is designed to make you feel like you're never enough. That you need more things, more validation, more approval. Yet, Sigma males shatter this cycle. By embracing detachment from outcomes, they become impervious to the manipulation that society depends on to thrive. They don't care about trends, popular opinions, or what their peers think. This self-sufficiency and independence make them both admired and feared. People look up to Sigma males for their strength, but they also feel threatened by their ability to remain unpredictable and outside the influence of others. After all, you cannot control someone who doesn't need your validation to feel whole. This is why Sigma males are often labeled as rebels or outsiders. They don't conform to the prescribed roles society wants them to play, and they make no apologies for it. For them, this isn't rebellion, it's the embodiment of freedom. They have broken free from the invisible chains of expectation, and they live their lives according to their own principles and desires, not the whims of others. This willingness to stand apart from the crowd is what gives them both their power and their allure. Number 6. The one rule Sigma males live by. The concept of detachment from outcomes is not just a trait reserved for Sigma males, it's a powerful mindset that anyone can adopt to transform their life. Detachment, at its core, is about recognizing the boundary between what you can control and what you cannot. It's about focusing on the elements of your life that are within your power to influence your actions, thoughts, and responses while learning to let go of external factors that are beyond your reach. This simple but profound shift in perspective can unlock a new level of freedom and strength that many never experience. Start small. Begin by focusing on the things you can directly control, like how you react to challenges, how you spend your time, and how you treat others. These are the areas where your influence is undeniable. As you practice detachment, you'll gradually stop holding on to the need for approval, the obsession with perfection, or the pressure to meet unrealistic expectations. Instead, you'll find yourself letting go of fears that once consumed you, fear of failure, rejection, or judgment from others. The beauty of detachment lies in the transformation it brings to your mindset. As you begin to release your grip on the uncontrollable elements of life, you'll notice profound changes in how you think, feel, and behave. Stress, which once held a powerful grip on your life, will start to lose its influence. The overwhelming sense of pressure will dissipate, replaced by a calm assurance that stems from within. No longer will you be a prisoner of external circumstances. Instead, you'll cultivate a steady inner peace that cannot be shaken by the chaos of the outside world. This newfound peace is not passive resignation, it's an active rise above the noise and distractions of life. It's the ability to maintain your focus and clarity, regardless of what's happening around you. Detachment isn't about giving up or becoming indifferent. It's about shedding the need for external validation and embracing the power that comes with internal self-assurance. It's about transcending the external world's pressures and rising to a level of self-empowerment where you remain unaffected by the whims of others. By practicing detachment, you begin to unlock your inner Sigma, the version of yourself that is resilient, authentic, and unwavering in the face of adversity. You discover a deeper connection to who you are and what truly matters to you. If you're ready to take control of your life and adopt the mindset of a high-value thinker, it's time to make that shift. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next step in your journey toward mastery. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Number 7. The power of emotional independence. One of the most defining characteristics of Sigma males is their emotional independence. They understand that true freedom comes from being unaffected by the emotional fluctuations of others. This doesn't mean they lack empathy or emotional depth. Rather, it means they have mastered the art of maintaining emotional stability regardless of external circumstances. By detaching from the need for emotional validation, Sigma males create a mental and emotional fortress that shields them from being controlled or manipulated by the emotional tides around them. Emotional independence allows Sigma males to engage with others from a place of strength. They can offer support, love, and understanding without being overly invested in how others respond or reciprocate. They don't need constant reassurance or emotional approval to feel secure. This sense of emotional autonomy enables them to maintain clear boundaries in their relationships, ensuring that their needs and desires are not compromised by others' emotional demands or expectations. This emotional resilience isn't developed overnight. It's a result of deliberate self-reflection and a commitment to understanding their own emotions without letting them dictate their actions. By being in tune with their own feelings, Sigma males are able to act with intention and purpose, rather than reacting impulsively or letting their emotions govern their decisions. This approach fosters a level of maturity and self-mastery that others find deeply attractive, as it reflects a deep inner peace that is not easily swayed by external drama or turmoil. For anyone looking to embrace emotional independence, the journey begins with self-awareness. Take time to understand your emotional triggers and practice responding to them with mindfulness rather than reacting impulsively. Focus on developing a healthy inner dialogue that is supportive and grounded, rather than seeking constant external validation. As you cultivate emotional independence, you'll find that your relationships become more fulfilling and your sense of self becomes more solid and unwavering. You won't feel the need to rely on others to define your worth, and you'll experience a freedom that few ever truly attain. In a world where emotional dependence is often encouraged, mastering emotional independence is a game changer. It's a cornerstone of the Sigma mindset, providing a foundation for personal power, deep self-respect, and meaningful connections that are not based on need or codependency. By embracing this power, you not only transform how you relate to others but also how you relate to yourself. If you found this video insightful or relatable, why not join our growing community? Subscribe to the channel for more content exploring the mindsets, traits, and behaviors of Sigma males. Your engagement helps us dive deeper into these unique perspectives. Be sure to like this video if it resonated with you, share it with someone who might appreciate it, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Remember, as a Sigma male or someone inspired by their path, staying true to yourself is the ultimate strength. Keep evolving, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.